Hello everyone. I was sort of forced to go through my comics yesterday, so I thought it would be a good time to go through to make a video about my comics. I will go through these in a very random order. Let's start with the very latest addition to my collection. This book includes Finnish comics from newspaper comics from 1931 and 32. When I read an article about this book, it said that these were the very first comics released in daily basis in newspaper, drawn by Finnish artists. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but that's what the article anyway said. Okay, this one I didn't actually collect, but in the end I did buy these somewhere around 30 numbers. When I started reading this as a kid, I didn't know how to pronounce the name Lucky Luke, so because of that I still call these Lukke Luke. Majority of these numbers are purely imagination, but a few of these issues are actually based on reality, like this one, Tuomari, is about Judge Roy Bean, the law west of Pekos. If you want to, you can find out about him through the internet. There was actually a movie about him also. Paul Newman acted as a Judge Roy Bean on that movie. Very, very funny thing. Okay, the other one that I did collect was Asterix. These earliest first 26 numbers, are written by René Goscinny and drawn by Albert Uderzo. But then during the making of number 27, the writer René Goscinny died and the artist Albert Uderzo finished up this, and you can already tell that the quality is starting to drop here. This one is still a good one, as is the following one, but then by this one the quality was clearly dropping ever more, and by this one the quality, La Traviata, the quality had been gone so bad that I just decided to stop reading them. It had gone just so bad. Okay, then very, very different kind of comics. These are, unfortunately, I didn't collect these. These were available here for a short period of time, but this is, like it says here, original EC comics from the 1950s. And these are very, very black humor. I love these, but these are very, very black. I don't know if you can read that, but that gives you some kind of an idea of what these are about. And there were actually 2 numbers issued in Finnish also. I don't know if there were any more, but these 2 are the only ones that I have ever come across. Okay, then let's take Lassi ja Leevi. This is Calvin and Hobbes. This is about a 6-year-old boy who has a toy tiger and the world through the imagination of the young boy. Absolutely hilarious, and I have everything about everything that was released, because the artist Bill Watterson actually stopped doing this after 10 years. So I have everything that was released during a 10-year period. I don't really know why he stopped drawing this, but yeah, like I said, he only drew this for 10 years and then he stopped doing it. Okay, then let's move on to the Marvel comics. Yes, Marvel comics. The first one that I know that had its own magazine here was Spider-Man. This is issue number 7, 1981. Spider-Man started appearing here in 1980, and I have every number from the first number up until the end of 1994. One thing that I didn't remember until I went through these comics yesterday was that how many of these different kind of special issues there were. I mean, there were a lot of these. I have a whole bunch of these. I don't even know if I have everything, but there was a lot of these different kind of special issues. And yeah, I think I have all of them. After that, the Next one, okay, where did I put those? Here. Next one, or rather the possible first one was Hulk. I don't know when this started appearing, because I never read this. I only have these two issues. These are number 3 and 4, 1982. And I bought these because at the end here are Fantastic Four comics. They appeared at the end of these two numbers, and after that Fantastic Four got their own magazine. And here's the first one, number from 1982. But this was a short-lived magazine. There was only 7 numbers in 1982 because it didn't start appearing at the beginning of '82. But even in 1983 there was only 10 issues plus a special issue, and then in 1984 there was only 4 numbers. So I have every number issued here. But when Fantastic Four stopped appearing, the X-Men started appearing. And I have every X-Men from the, or rather I should have every number from 1984 up until the end of 1994, because at the end of 1994 I actually cancelled all of my comic subscriptions. So I should have them, but as I was going through this, I noticed that I don't have everything here. So there are 3 possibilities. One is that I have sold a part of my comics. One is that they are down in a basement, which I hope is the case. And a third possibility is that I have left them with my parents, and if that's the case, then they are gone because they had to temporarily move, and during that move, part of their possessions were stolen. So I am certain that they are gone if that's the case then. After X-Men, the next Marvel comic that started appearing was simply called Marvel. This is the Christmas special issue from 1993. And Marvel didn't concentrate on any one like Fantastic Four and X-Men had been. This was that every number was about different thing. One could be about Fantastic Four, one could be about Captain America or Silver Surfer or Daredevil. So that appeared several years until came another one. Again, Marvel Comics, this time simply titled Sarjakuvalehti. So if one was Marvel, then the other one was comics, making them Marvel Comics. Brilliant title. And this one was again the same idea, that every number was about different things, this one being about Wolverine. But yeah, like I said, I stopped reading them at the end of 1994, and to be honest, after 1994 I haven't read a single number of any of these. So I don't know if they are still appearing or not. So let's move on to the one that makes up the vast majority of my collection, and that is Disney comics. Disney comics are very, very popular here. They are actually more popular here than anywhere else in the world if you look at how many people of our population reads Disney comics. And Disney comics started appearing here in Christmas of 1951, and here is the very first number, but this one is a reprinting from 1981. There's been a lot of different special numbers. For example, this one here, Bernard and Bianca. This was actually the first movie that I ever saw at a movie theater. And here is the first number that I ever received, Christmas 1977. Yeah, I have collected a lot of these comics, and I actually have every single number released between 1967 and 1994. During the recent years, I have slowed down buying these, and I have started to concentrate on buying Christmas issues because it's much more easier to find one number per each year than finding 53 numbers each year. So here, for example, one's titled Joulumanteli, and for a 10-year period, each of these were issued under in the same shape and same title. So this one is the first one from 1963, and let's see, here is the 10th one from 1972. So I have all of those. But yeah, there's also, like I said, there's been a lot of different kind of special issues, like this one, for example. This is Päivästä päivään, Day to Day, 1938. These are the comic strips released in newspapers during 1938, so one for each day for the whole year 1938. Now I have these from 1938 to 1953. Finding these older individual numbers is difficult. It's simply difficult to find, and also they are expensive. So there's been issued a whole yearbooks, and this one is from 1953. As you can see, it was originally titled Akuankka ja kumppanit, which translates as Donald Duck and Company. But after 53, they dropped the company, so it became simply Akuankka, Donald Duck. I have these books 51, 52, this one 53, 54, and 55, and they have released these at least up until the end of 67, but so far at least I haven't gone any further with those, because I like collecting the individual numbers. Vast majority of these special issues are about Donald Duck. They're not all just Donald Duck. They do include every other character also. Let's see if I can find here something else to show. Well, here's, for example, is Mickey Mouse. So they do include every other character, but these special issues that are issued, like almost all of them are about Donald Duck, but every now and then there's been also about Mickey Mouse. But this one is from 1971, and there were 5 of these issues. These are comics from early 1930s. So I would hope that there would be more about these Mickey Mouse early, especially these early Mickey Mouse numbers, but those are kind of rare to come by. Okay, I will show you one more thing. This one here is the closet where I keep my comics, and the floor of this closet actually collapsed, and it was repaired yesterday, which is the reason why I had to go through. Actually the floor of this closet, when it collapsed, it actually broke down the other closet floor also. So yeah, that was repaired yesterday, and I will put all of those inside there as well once I stop filming this. Okay, that's it for this time. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Bye.